Good morning, guys. What's up? It's rant time. Starting a new series called Morning Coffee. Got my coffee here. Today's show is unofficially sponsored by this here, this here, and this here. Those are some things I was recently gifted. You gotta take the time to appreciate the little things people do for you. So I appreciate that. All right, hopped up on the morning cappuccino, morning coffee, first episode of that. Want to get into a couple of topics to start the morning off, and the Ball family, Triple B's baby, big baller brand. LeVar Ball has guided his sons into NBA prosperity, YouTube fame, you name it. And now the middle child, Liangelo, the one that everybody's sleeping on, is, slept on and still sleeping on. Me and my boy been having discussions, and I was telling him about Liangelo for the longest time. Oh, listen, he's the best shooter of the three. He's probably one of the best shooters in the nation coming out of high school. He fumbled in UCLA, LeVar Ball option, pivoted, transitioned into something else for him. And it hurt his stock a little bit. I believe he got hurt. But the kid can play. He can post. He's strong. Great knockdown shooter, fearless shooter. And I think there's a place for him in the NBA, especially now the reports that he's grown up to 6'7".
In order to work together,
so
we gotta see what each other can do.
He's going through middle child syndrome right now. A lot of us are middle child, myself included. In one respect, I'm a middle child. In one respect, I'm the oldest.
See me posted with the fam. See me posted with the brand. Y'all just do it for the gram, and we do it for the fans.
Oh, yeah.
BB, oh, ay, BB, oh, ay, BB, oh, ay, BB, oh. Get your merch. See me posted with the fam. For the gram, and we do it for the fans. BB, oh, ay.
Trying to get to Liangelo's part here. See if he flex a little bit.
Triple B's, yeah, we going global. Touching millions like I do on social. With my people, never riding dolo. If you don't believe me, you can check the photos. A lot of family, yeah, they really with me.
They're already rich.
Check the history.
He already riding foreign.
No, we winning, never been a mystery. Say 100, never kept
just put out his own new shoe again, G3.
Triple B's gotta get a Billy. Clean money got me feeling filthy. Yeah. P-Mo. Get your merch.
Okay. All right. But anyway, back to Liangelo. I wish him well. I wish, all the Ball brothers well. LeVar Ball is showing one kind of hell of an example of a father. Whether you like him, dislike him, one thing is evident. It's obviously he loves his sons. You want to make mistakes, but hell, a lot of people wish LeVar Ball was their daddy. All right. Second topic I want to talk about is this morning is Beanie Siegel on the Fat Joe show, the JoPrah show. Shout out to Fat Joe, fellow Bronx alum, doing a great job with the show. Very entertaining. This episode was very entertaining with Beanie Siegel. It was good to hear Beans in good spirits and to see him interact with Fat Joe. And then this guy jumped in, DJ Khaled. I think he's starting to win me over as a person. DJ Khaled, he's like Drake. He's like Drake to me. I tried to hate on Drake for a long time. I did, man. Who's this light-skinned nigga from Canada, man? Sound like he from the South, but he from Canada. But then he keeps hitting you with them hits, boom, 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 where you gotta respect it. And like, I tried to hate on Drake. I can't no longer. Salute to Drake. Right now, he's the best in the game, no question. And And I feel like that about DJ Khaled. But he's winning me over, man. He's winning me over slowly, man. I just couldn't stand all that screaming, "We the best, we the best, we the best." He reminded me of kids I would beat up in school. You know, the little kids that just be talking, and then I have to punch them in the mouth. So that's why he kind of turned me off initially, but now I got to give him a chance, man. You know, I can't hate on the man just for hating's sake. Just because you don't like a phrase is, you know. So yeah, once again, shout out to Beans, shout out to DJ Khaled, shout out to Fat Joe. Do a great episode. Beanie Siegel, man. Check out the JoPrah show. And he touched on something else while we on the subject of he asked Beans his top 5 rappers, and he said exclude me. You know, Fat Joe said exclude myself. You know, and Beans was like, I don't want to be biased or nothing, but you know, he threw Jay out there, he threw Big, he threw Scarface, right? Well, but the surprise in the bunch was Young Chris. And Fat Joe even sat back and said, Young Chris. And Beans was like, yeah, Young Chris. And not for nothing, if you listen to a lot of, or some of Jay-Z's work, you can hear Young Chris in it. If you got an ear for it, you can hear it. He's a little, a lot of that was, you know, the phrasing, even the breathing patterns, a lot of that was Young Chris. I could hear it. Even if Young Chris didn't write the bars, he patterned a lot of them bars Jay-Z did after Young Chris, once they came into the fold, and kind of, Jay-Z's a master at rejuvenating himself. And I felt like he kind of rejuvenated off of Young Chris a little bit, and maybe that was what Beans was alluding to, but he didn't outright say it. So anyway, checked out Young Chris a little bit, man. Big time spitter. I always knew he was a big time spitter before, but he got a lot of swag to him, man. He's one of them guys that kind of fell through the cracks as far as superstardom is concerned. Like, he could have, and I'm not going to say it's over for him. He's alive and doing well. He still could be. You know, so if you get a chance, check out Young Chris. You'll agree with Beans. Is he that worthy? Your top 5? Other thing I want to talk about is OSHO, man. You know, and I'm not going to spend too much time right now talking about him because I'll do a separate video, man. But OSHO is what I would call a YouTube gem. OSHO. Right? And if I could find a snippet here of OSHO, just to give you an example. They have a documentary on Netflix called Wild Wild Country about how he came to the U.S. and set up shop out in the West, bought up acres and acres of land, and it's crazy. It's too much to go into here. But OSHO, OSHO, he's kind of like a YouTube gem. And I'll play a little bit of him for you right now.
One of the most interesting words in the English language today is the word fuck. It is a magical word. Just by its sound, it can describe pain, pleasure, hate, and love. In language, it falls into many grammatical categories. It can be used as a verb, both transitive. John fucked Mary, and intransitive, Mary was fucked by John. And as a noun, Mary is a fine fuck. It can be used as an adjective. Mary is fucking beautiful. As you can see, there are not many words with the versatility of fuck. Besides the sexual meaning, there are also the following uses. Ignorance, fucked if I know. Trouble, I guess I'm fucked now. Fraud, I got fucked at the used car lot. Aggression, fuck you. Displeasure, what the fuck is going on here? Difficulty, I can't understand this fucking job. Incompetence, he is a fuck off. Suspicion, what the fuck are you doing? Enjoyment, I had a fucking good time. Request, get the fuck out of here. Hostility, I am going to knock your fucking head off. Greeting, how the fuck are you?
Talk about it.
Apathy, who gives a fuck? Innovation, get a bigger fucking hammer. Surprise, fuck, you scared the shit out of me. Anxiety, today is really fucked. And it is very healthy too. If every morning you do it as a transcendental meditation, just when you get up, first thing, repeat the mantra, fuck you 5 times. It clears your throat too.
All right, y'all, I'm going to wrap this up. That was Osho. You know, I went a little bit longer than I intended to, but check him out, the documentary Wild Wild Country. Check out his YouTube videos. He's an Indian philosopher, avid scholar, reader, so on and so forth. Motivator. I'll check you out on tomorrow morning.